Happy Monday, everyone. We're back. We are back, guys, to another week. Hopefully you guys had a relaxing weekend. As always, as I always say, guys, it doesn't matter what happened this weekend. Doesn't matter what happened this morning. It doesn't matter what happened 10 years ago, 5 years ago. The only thing that matters is, what is your perspective? Okay, what is your perspective? As I said in the last podcast, the sky could fall tomorrow and there's a silver lining in it. Did you find it? Do you even know that it's there? I know you know that it's there. But for so many people, like that's our job. That's your job, is to find out what the silver lining is and go to another level. Sometimes people won't even find the silver lining because they don't even think it exists. The most horrendous things that you've ever experienced, growth and beauty wants to come from it. Well, Dan, I don't think this the most horrendous things you've ever experienced, growth and beauty wants to come from it. Everyone has had their challenges, their traumas growing up, and some more than others. It's almost like the more challenging and traumatic the experience that you've had, the more blessing, the more beauty, the more inspiration you can give into the world. It depends on how you metabolize it. I've said this before. It's really cool. This video that I've seen a few times where it's gone viral, where someone says the difference between a superhero and a villain is the villain goes through trauma and pain, and he says, I want to make sure everyone feels that exact same pain that was given to me. And a superhero, they go through trauma and pain, and they say, I'm going to make sure no one experiences what I went through. Same exact stimulus, the stimuli, right? Same exact experience, trauma and pain, but a different perspective on it. The difference between a superhero and a villain, right? Now, you could just be a regular civilian, but why not do and be what you were put here to do? Why not? And you were put here to do just that, to take your pain and your trauma and do your best to make sure others don't go through that experience. You were put here. There's a superhero in you. You are a superhero. All of us are. Many of us don't even know it. That challenge, that hurdle, that pain that you've had, that you experienced. I said before, it's not your responsibility how your parents raised you. The areas and places, the things you experienced growing up, that's not your responsibility. It's not your responsibility. The community that you were raised in and the things that you saw, that's not your responsibility. It's your responsibility now as an adult to take the good from it, leave the bad, and make changes. That's your responsibility. It's weak. It's a weak mindset to say, oh, this is just the way we are. You're better than that. You're stronger than that. The beauty of life is that you can change things and mold things to what you want it to be. You know, I mean, true strength, guys. Yeah, you can be strong physically. That's cool. You can be strong educationally. That's cool. You can be strong in those areas. But once you realize that true strength comes from knowing who you are, you'll realize that strength isn't just one area. This is mixed martial arts, as I say, guys. You have to be strong in every area, and that is who you are. They've lied to you saying, oh, you can do anything. You can be intellectual and you can be physical. Guys, you can become anything you want to be. Matter of fact, that is who you are. Maximize every area of your life. There is no limits. I know for some people this may sound insane, but I know it's not to you. Everything sounds insane until it's done. Like, just imagine what life would be like when the things that you know you should do excite you. Going to the gym. I don't feel like going to the gym, but I'm excited because I know as I go to the gym, I'm getting stronger, and I know that it's the right thing to do, and that brings me joy. And so the more you focus on that, the more excited you get about going to the gym. Like, are you guys getting how this works? And then the easier it gets to go to the gym. Like, I've had an injury for the past 3 weeks where I can't even go to the gym, right? I tore a muscle in my lower back, and God, I can't remember this is probably the first time in my life I haven't been able to go to the gym in 3 weeks, right? And I'll probably be out for another week, then I'll slowly get back to it, and then, I'll be back to it. So, temporary injury. But yeah, my point is that going to the gym is easy. It's not difficult. Do you know why? Because I've been doing it for so long. Even the days I don't feel like it, and there's been multiple days that I don't feel like going to the gym. Half the people you see at the gym who are in great shape, you think they always want to go? No, it's just a part of their lifestyle. And then it becomes easy. Then you start to enjoy it. Then you miss it. Like, I miss going to the gym. I love being in great shape. And I love cultivating, getting a better physique and working on it. I love that. I love it. But it's because I've been doing it for so long, the momentum, it becomes easy. Listen, if it's your first time going to the gym and you haven't been to the gym in 10 years, 15 years, it's going to be difficult for you to get into that lifestyle. If you haven't been meditating, doing affirmations, visualizing, if you haven't been looking at life and seeing it from the lens of everything is conspiring for me, disappointments don't exist, better always comes, of course it's going to be difficult to like, you don't have those habits. But the more you do those habits, like everything, if you hang around a barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. Anything you do long enough, it's called repetition. Repetition is the father of learning? Is that what it is? Repetition. The more you do it, all eventually start to reprogram your subconscious mind, and it becomes habitual, and it becomes natural. And then you ask yourself, how did I not do this years ago? So guys, your happiness is on the other side of doing the right thing. That should excite you. You should be excited about doing that thing that you may not feel like doing it, but you know when you do it, you're creating momentum. And the next time it's going to be easier and easier. Matter of fact, it snowballs so much that you may not even see it or feel it yourself until something happens and you recognize how far that gap is that you've created. And that's why you need to have good people around you that in those moments, they'll say, hey, listen, I know you're not where you want to be, but I see your growth. I see your growth. And it's inspiring. Everyone wants to be happy. Your happiness is on the other side of doing the things that you know you should. Don't cope. Don't make excuses. Well, I'm 50. I'm just never going to get in great shape. Stop it. There's 50-year-olds that look better than 20-year-olds. Stop it. Just say you don't want to do the work. Your happiness is on the other side of doing the things you know you should. Well, I really want to earn more money. Then figure out how you can do that. Your happiness is on the other side of doing the things you know you should. I really should treat my spouse better, but this is just the way I am. Stop it. Stop being weak-minded when you're stronger than that. Your happiness is on the other side of doing the things you know you should. Well, it's just really hard waking up and going to bed at the right time. Get disciplined. The quality of your life depends on it. Your happiness is on the other side of doing the things you know you should. Oh man, it made me so mad. I know I should apologize, but then go apologize and swallow your pride. Your happiness is on the other side of doing the things you know you should. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. That should excite you. If you have to do something while your knees buckle, do it. If you have to do it as you're crying, do it. I mean, what's the price of your happiness? What is that going to cost you? If it's a little discomfort for happiness, this is good news. The things you know you should, the things that come to your mind right now as I'm speaking, your happiness is on the other side of doing those things. And again, this is no judgment. I'm not here to judge anybody. This is progress over perfection. But I want this perspective to be clear, that get excited about the things that you should do, the things that you're put here to do, your gifts. Get excited. When God says, okay, you're supposed to do this, then get excited to do it. The more that you do the right thing, the easier it becomes. It's momentum. It's momentum. Everything's momentum. Okay? And it'll be easier to do the things that are right for you the more that you love you, because people take care of the things that they love. And that's why, as I always say, guys, schedule when you're going to do the inner and the outer work, the meditation, the affirmations, the visualizations, the auto-hypnosis, and the outer work, the eating healthy, exercising, taking those courses, whatever you need. As you're doing this work, you're going to realize how amazing you are, and it'll be easier to want to give to you the things that you know you should. And it's just all the momentum. It's a flood. And I promise you guys, this year is different than last year. And then 2024 is even better. So get excited, guys. Your happiness is on the other side of doing the things you know you should. Rinse and repeat. This is amazing news, guys. Take this into this week. Take this perspective into this week, guys. The things that I don't feel like it. Feeling like it, or my happiness. When you look at it from that perspective, it becomes easier. All right, guys. So, guys, enjoy this new week, guys. Set your schedule like the quality of your life depends on it, because, ladies and gentlemen, it absolutely does. Set your schedule when you're going to do the inner and the outer work, okay? If you don't go to work, you're not going to get paid. If you're not doing the inner work to reprogram your mind, you're not going to grow in your self-love, in your understanding of who you are. And if you're not growing in your self-love and the understanding of who you are, you're not going to want to take care of you to the level that you should. And you're going to leave money on the table, so to speak. So set your schedule like the quality of your life depends on it, guys. Hit it. Enjoy this amazing new week, guys. Discipline is a gift. Discipline is a gift. Enjoy this new week, guys. I hope you're inspired. I hope you guys could feel that. I hope you're feeling it. And I know as you're doing this, you're seeing this progress in your life. And the work, guys, you're put here for a reason. You have what people need. And as you continue doing the inner and the outer work, you'll even further give it to them, guys. So continue doing what you're doing, guys. I see you. I'm proud of the work that you're doing. Keep going, guys. Enjoy this amazing new week. We're going to the end of the year. Let's finish this year strong. Motivation Mondays.